Hello, and welcome to my math video on line plots. Alright, I hope you're having a good day. You know what this is a good day for? It's a good day for math. Alright, let's get into it. I have a few examples I want to show you, and then I have a couple problems I'll do for you kind of as guided practice, and then you'll be able to go on your own. Alright, this first example is about Jasmine. She asked her class how many pets they had. The results are shown in the table. Make a line plot of the data, then describe the data presented in this graph. Okay, so we see over here we have the number of pets. It looks like the most pets people have is 4. Some people don't have any. Okay. So we want to draw a number line. So we put, let's see, I'm going to make this like this. So we put 0 there and 4 there because 4 is the most. And that's our number line. And then we come over here. Step 2 is to place as many x's above as the number responses. So for 0, we count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all I see. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I can go to like 4s. 4. There's 1. There's 2. I don't see any more. And then we just put 2 x's here to tell me that 2 people have 4 pets. Okay, so that's how you make the line plot. You're plotting the data on a line. Okay. So now let's describe the data. It says 24 students responded to the question, and we can count that. We can understand that because there's 4 students here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 students there. 4 there and 2 there. So if we add all those up, that's 10, 18, 22, 23, 24. 24 students responded to the question. No one has more than 4 pets. 4 students have 0 pets. And the response given the most, that would be the mode, is 2 pets. All right, cool. So we put the data onto a line plot, and then we interpreted it, or we described what the data means. Okay. All right, let's look at another example here, analyzing line plots. This example, the line plot shows the pieces of the prices. Prices of cowboy hats. Okay, so we have everything from $30 all the way up to $75. Could figure out the range there, couldn't we? Be the 75 minus 30, so the range would be 45 from the most expensive to the least expensive. Let's see how many hat prices there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there are 16 hat prices. The median is between the 8th and the 9th pieces of data. So the way you find the median, remember it's the middle number. So the way I do it is I take 1 off each side, then another one, then another one, then another one, then another one, another one, another one. So you're left with these 2 here. The middle is right between there, so if it's between 40 and 45, add those 2 together, $95. You divide that in half, you get this $42.50. Okay, so that's the median. That's the middle. Let's see, the number that appears the most looks like the most hats would be $50. Now we could find the average if we wanted to. Add all those numbers up, divide by 16. Now, the range we discovered, it talks about outliers. We didn't learn about outliers, so anything in the independent practice and in the extra practice, if it says outliers, don't worry about that. The main things I want you to be able to get is the range, the median, the mode, and to be able to interpret that data. Put it on a line plot and understand what it means. Okay? All right, we have one last example before we do some practice. So let's look here. The line plot shows the amount James deposited in his savings account. Okay, and we want to describe this data. So they made a line plot for us. So what we have here is we have 35. Oops, let's do it in red. 35 here, 75 here. So there was one time he saved $75. A few times he saved $35, and then some other times. Looks like the most he saved was $50. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times he saved $50. Okay. All right. So we could find the mean. The mean is the average. What you're going to do to find the mean or the average is you're going to add 35 plus 35 plus 35 plus 40 plus 45 plus 45 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 and then plus 75. You get that total number, and then you'll divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You divide that by 12 and you'll get this 46.67. That's the average. The median, you could line them all up and start getting rid of them. You could also do it on this number plot. What you could do is you go, okay, I'm going to get rid of this last one and this first one. The next and the next. The next and the next. And I'm slowly working my way inward. And it's going to be between 45 and 50. And again, if I put those together, it's 95 divided by 2, it's 4750. So the median would be 4750. The mode, we already said that's the most, $50. There's a bunch of hats that are $50. So that would be your mode. So the majority of the data are close to the measures of the center. All right, the median, or the mean, $46, it's pretty close to that 50. So all the data kind of goes together that you're probably going to spend about around 45 to $50 on a hat. That's the average, the mean, and it's one way to interpret it. Okay? Again, don't worry about the outliers. Let's do a little practice here. We have a little guided practice. I see that there is a table here. Calories in servings of peanut butter. Okay, make a line plot of the set of data, describe the data, include measures of center and variability. We're not going to worry about the variability, but we are going to get the range. I want to get the range, the median, and the mode. I want to be practicing those three things. I think what I'm going to do is, let's put it right here. Make it just a little bigger. Okay, so now I need a nice fine tip because we're going to put things on this number line. So 190. I actually know 160 is my least, so I'm going to go in order. 160. There's a 160, 1, and there's only 1. So I'm going to put 160. Okay, now 170. Are there any 170s? I don't see any 170s. 180. Let's see here. I don't see 180. 190. There's a 190. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like there's 5 190s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now let's go to 200. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 200s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 210. 1, 2, 3, 3 210s. 1, 2, 3. Now I see I have everything except for this 185. So that's between 180 and 190. I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you can notice that I crossed them off as I went. Then I know I covered all of them. That I have them all plotted on this line plot. Now let's figure out what this all means. Let's do we'll do the mode first. The mode is the most, and I can see that 190 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of them have 5, so my mode equals 190. Okay. Now let me find the median, the center. What I'm going to do for that is I'm going to cross them off as I go. So we'll take care of that one, that one. One on this side, one on this side, one on this side, this side, this side, this side. I got one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. I'm working my way in, and then I'm left with this 190 and 190. So if I do 190 times, or 190 plus 190, it's 380, divided by 2 is 190. So my median equals 190. Okay, now let's get the range. The range equals the highest price, which is 210, and the lowest is 160. 210 minus 160 is 50. So the range of calories in peanut butter is going to be 50. Now, mean. Let's do mean, and that is the average. This one's going to take a little work. So I'm going to get my calculator because I have to add some things up, and it's going to take me a little bit. You can do this also. So I have 160 plus, then I have 3 185s. So I have to add all of those. So 185 plus 185 plus 185. Okay, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 190s. 190 plus 190 plus 190 plus 190 plus 190. Okay, now I have 200, and there are 4 of those. Actually, no, 4 times 200 is going to equal 800, so I'm just going to add 800. And now I'm going to add 210. 210 3 times. 210 plus 210 plus 210 equals. So all of these together equal 3,095. Now, 395, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. So I take that divided by 16. And let's see what we get. We get 193, and I'm going to just take it to the nearest tenth, 0.4. So my mean is 193.4, which for an average looks like it works with the mode and the median. They're all about 190, and the range is the 50. Okay? So when we do some independent practice, when you do the extra practice, the main thing I want you to get is to be able to put the data onto a line plot and then be able to figure out the range, the mode, the median, and the mean. All right? If you have any questions, let me know. Have fun.